invasive aquatic plant has state and local leaders joining forces to try to drown it out of existence. News 8's Tina Detel is live at Gardner Lake in Salem, where they don't want it to grow any more than it already is. Tina.
That's right, Ann. You know, if you look out here now onto this lake, you see it looks pristine and clear. But folks around here say that invasive plant hydrilla is growing quickly under the surface, and they want to stop it sooner than later.
It starts at the boat launch and spreads out, and that's what it's doing.
State and local leaders joined forces to try to stop the spread of the invasive weed hydrilla before it causes real damage to Gardner Lake in Salem. You can see it already is taking over parts of the Connecticut River.
Dealing with an issue like this knows no political boundaries.
I am a nurse. Prevention is the best medicine.
The DEEP says the predatory plant displaces native plants, impacts fish and wildlife habitats, and interferes with boating, paddling, fishing, and swimming.
I've been aware of that you can pick up stuff when you go from one place to the other, so I always keep them clean.
Clean, drain, dry. These signs have been put up at Gardner Lake to warn boaters and swimmers about the rapidly growing plant. The state is urging people to wash their boats before entering the lake and after leaving it.
Once the bilge is dry, once the live well is dry, those plants can't live. But if they're wet, they can, and that's when they can spread.
I always wash the boat after you pull it out, and before just check around the boat, see if there's anything that can be invasive.
Those who live along the lake would like to have it drawn down 4 feet so they can try to kill the invasive plant and get a boat washing station so any hydrilla catching a ride on a boat doesn't end up here.
The variant from the Connecticut River is here.
As you can see from this sign, these invasive species have been a concern for years. Boaters potentially bringing them into this lake and then taking them out of this lake as well to other bodies of water.
It's not easy to eradicate. So it can happen, but oftentimes it's more a matter of controlling the growth.
Yeah, and the larger it grows, the harder it is to control. Now, the state does have a program, an Aquatics Invasive Species Grant Program, which provides funding to communities who want to take action to try to stop this weed before it grows out of control. We're live in Salem. Tina Detel, News 8.